are live on Facebook right now. We are live recording, and this is the 5 o'clock Shadow Battle Podcast. It is your boy Truth. Did everybody want to introduce yourselves?
Good. Creasy, NBA.
Live Mike, what's good?
MC Motion.
All right, so Creasy, we were supposed to introduce you, like the guest in the house, but he just stormed up in here. He just came. So we have Creasy, the CEO of Massacre Battle Association.
What up? What up?
Okay, I mean, you were supposed to say yes, like yeah, that's who I am.
Yeah. I'm out of it. I mean, I'm hungover. I drank last night. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right, no problem. So the first time I met you, our conversation went like this. Hey, bro, we don't like people recording. So you put your camera down. You remember that? Yeah. It was when Dread St. Mike was battling Sleep. Yeah, I was there. I was there at the event, and I was holding Mike's water, and he was like, "Yo, can you record a little bit of it for me?" So I was recording, and he was like, "Yeah, everybody, this is Creasy. Hold up 1 second. That phone gotta go." And I was like, "All right, no problem." I didn't mean to, you know what I'm saying? It was cool.
There's a lot of people that'll be recording and they'll upload it on Facebook and you know what I mean? Like, there's a whole battle with them paying the cameraman.
Right. So speaking of all that cameraman stuff, how does it? You are a CEO of a battle league.
Right.
I hear you sometimes, or I see you sometimes on Facebook complaining about it, about how stressful it is.
Yeah, it's a little stressful.
All right, so let me just ask you straight: do you make money off of NBA?
Like, yeah, but not a lot. You know what I mean? Mainly, like, I used to. Before, since I started back up, I haven't really made any money off of it. Which is also a stressful part because I'm stressing out. I'm not even making bread like that.
Right. Listen, I still don't understand how the business works or how people can make money in battle rap. I was like, the only revenue I thought people got was from like YouTube views or something, and I was like,
right.
Yeah, I don't even make no money off the views. I got like 20 cents stocked up off views.
Wow. Okay. All right.
And
they don't understand. People don't understand how much work it is to get videos, to do the editing, to put the stuff in it. They don't like. It's a lot of work to do that stuff.
And I edit all of it. Josh West shoots it. I edit it.
Okay. All right. So also we have our host in the house this week, Live Mike.
Hey.
Motion. What's going on with you guys?
Straight chilling, getting ready for this battle. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So this is our second podcast. Did you guys get any feedback from the first one?
You got a lot of love from the first one, didn't you?
What's that?
You got a lot of love from the first one.
Oh yeah. We had the live video going. I had mad people watching that shit, commenting. It was dope though.
Motion.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get as many views as I was hoping, but everybody that saw it said it was cool.
So and even the videos that I do, I don't get a lot of views. I don't get a lot of views yet, but I do see a steady incline going. So I think what you have to do is just got to be consistent and just strike when it gets hot. So as long as we stay consistent, we should be able to do our thing. So, Creasy, you kind of have a relaunch of Massacre Battle Association.
Basically, yeah.
So what happened the first time?
Everything got all fucked up. No, it's just like the venue problems. I went to my last venue. I'm like, I want to book the venue again. Like, you know what I mean? Can I book it for so-and-so date? They're like, yeah. Wait, are you the battle guy? And I'm like,
oh, man.
I'm like, yeah. And they're like, no, get out.
What? They just told you to get out like that? Why?
Yeah, no love.
Beef fighting? Is there a lot of fighting?
I think we're just too reckless.
Yeah.
I think it was the drinking though.
Drinking.
Out in the parking lot.
Yeah, we had the parking lot battle. Here, niggas kicked us out of the event. Kicked us out of the event. Got to explain that. So we're in the parking lot. Bring it back to the essence. Let's go. He was there for that.
Yeah. So I left, right? And then I was like, they said, you went to that event? And I was like, yeah. And they was like, oh, so where are you in this picture? And you was outside. I said, wait a minute, that was an indoors battle. What are they doing outside? I mean, dude is rapping. You can hear the crickets in the background. And he's just like doing his thing. I was like, I don't think that's the same event.
Yeah.
But
it was, sadly.
Right. So you
only
doing
the real stayed though until the end.
Yeah.
Facts. Hey, no, wait a minute.
Oh, hey.
Listen, I got kids. I got stuff I gotta do. I had to go, but I did support. I paid. I stayed.
Oh, hey, that's real. That's
right.
real.
So so you do make a little bit of money, because that was my first question, because I was like, why is this man going through all of these headaches? And listen, you turned it into church one time. You said, I know the devil is a lie, and no weapon will formed against me will prosper. I don't care if a battler don't want to pay, or a battler don't want to show up with one round and don't want to do what he's supposed to do. But I'm here, and the Lord got me. I was like, man, I started praying. I was like, Heavenly Father, just
that was the
please.
last event, because I was starting up. I'm like, yo, I'm starting up just fresh. I'm trying to start from the jump, and I had like 6 people cancel battles.
Right.
I had 4 battles go down.
Right.
And people that I paid cancel.
But yo,
That money's gone. See what I mean? Stuff like that. That money's gone. I'm not getting it back.
Mhm.
The bus tickets and stuff, like, that's gone. That's how I lose money.
Okay,
Yeah.
so wait, so you're telling me the dues that you paid?
There was just one. There was the last.
Okay,
one.
all right.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so the last event though, from the one I went to, and I did see it. And I hope I'm not being disrespectful to any cameramen or whatever, but it might have been just a venue. It looked so much better the last time. Even though it only had like 10 dudes in, you can only see 10 dudes in the picture. The color, all that stuff. The last one. So I hope you guys are using that venue again.
Yeah, I'm using it. Toka Legacy was the cameraman. He did his thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
he did both of them or just this one?
Shout out to Toka.
He just did this one.
Okay, yeah. Look, man, everything was right on that one. I thought everything.
But I got
was
2.
cool.
I got Josh Bliss coming back and Toka.
Okay.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, because I mean, I didn't have a problem with I didn't have a problem with the first one, but it was just seeing the other one. Seeing, this. I saw the first one and I was like, okay, yeah, this is a startup league or something. Because it was the first time event I've been to like that. It's like, oh, this must be a startup league or whatever. And then I saw this one and I was like, oh, they for real. This is for real. So people who are getting into it now, when they see your the new ones at the new venue, they're gonna take it more seriously.
The Raven's fire though. People try to hate on the Raven, but that's one of my favorite venues in the city.
And that's one by Millbury Street, right?
That's right
Pleasant
over
Street,
yeah,
258 Pleasant Street.
Okay, all right.
Right over by Chandler.
But that's not the. But that's not the one where by McDonald's, right?
Nah, it's like right next to like I don't know what's around there. Nothing.
Right. Which is why it shouldn't be any problems because people drinking. Ain't nobody there to complain.
Right.
But if you have it by
That's next to Pickle Barrel a little bit.
right, but the venue I'm talking about is the one right by McDonald's and the airport, going up Airport Hill.
Yeah.
That's the one where I can't
That's
believe
where
it.
the last one was at. That's the place that told me to go.
Oh, really? They told you no more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, no, get out.
Oh, that's not. But hey, you're in a better place now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
All right, so next event. What's the name of the next event?
Tax season.
Tax season.
Yep.
Now we have to talk about some other things that are going on around tax season. First, I'm gonna come back to you, Creasy, because I have to. I can't believe I forgot about this. There is beef going on in NBA. Listen, man, I heard a diss song.
Slow motion. Let's go. Pill popping ain't hard to see that you're still coping. You can't stop relapsing. It's so hopeless. Go against me in the team, and it's so bogus. MC, you tripping. You slow motion.
First off, shout out to what's the name of the person who made the diss song again?
Who? Freddie?
Freddie, is that Freddie who made it?
Yeah.
Listen, shout out to Freddie.
Shout out to Trash.
Okay. All right, so I'm meeting a lot of the NBA battlers. Like, so if I forget names, I'm terrible with names. So forgive me. I meant no disrespect. But listen, Moshe, you gotta admit, you like at least the beat. You liked, right?
Nah, he was actually on beat for once, and I was pretty impressed by that. But like, first of all, a grown man making a song about another grown man. It's 2017. That shit had a hook, bro. Like, shit had an intro, a hook, 2 verses. He made an entire song thinking about me. We don't think that's a little weird?
Okay.
I know nothing.
All right, so Creasy, you.
And he's
So-
not a battle rapper. He's this
He's a
rapper. Yeah, the Trash one.
I like the song. I did like the song. I ain't gonna hate. I ain't hating. I like the song. You know what I said? I said, "Oh, Motion's about to come back with a song." I was like, "Motion, are you gonna respond?"
Probably not. I mean, I wrote some shit to a beat, and then I don't know. I got like 10 bars probably.
You gotta respond. Come
Give
on,
him that
don't
eat
end up like Nicki Minaj, man. You gotta come back. You gotta fight back.
I don't know. like I feel like I got a better avenue. Like if I wanted to, I would just diss them in a battle rap while I'm battle rapping. That's kind of what I do.
Hey, that you know what? That would actually be hard if you took like half of a round, like you're in your second round or whatever, and you got one in the bag, and you're like, you know what? Yeah, let me talk about this diss song, whatever. But how did that all start?
It goes back. It goes back a long time. I don't know. He got involved in some shit that he doesn't really know about, and like, well, actually, I used to rap with Freddie. That's where it happened, and I used to put him on shows. I got him to headline a show, and he brought probably 3.5 people. Mm-hmm. So there's that, and then I don't know. We just had a falling out. I don't even remember what it was about, and then like, I fell out with some other people, and he tried to get involved, and then I don't know, man. So I'm like, he has this terrible crew called. What are they called, that Mike?
The Misfits.
So,
which I was actually a member of for a while,
right.
so it's a little awkward.
Shout out to the Misfits.
Well, your saving grace, Slap Mike, is you're no longer a member. So, so then I just I had one line in that Kuntz battle. At the end of the battle, I had one line, and he got super upset about it and made this trash song.
What was the line? I don't remember it.
It was I don't remember either.
It was something in reference to making noise in the crowd, like
no, not because I'd already written this bar. It wasn't off the top or anything.
Okay.
It was a gay dude, a girl that looks like a dude, and a kid who can't buy booze. Those are some misfits. And
shots fired. Damn, you can't. Man, that's okay.
And that was going at Kuntz too.
Yeah,
he was a kid can't buy booze.
Kuntz is probably Misfits.
Yeah. So I guess that was enough to make that this song.
All right. So you're ruling out making a song. You're not gonna make a song.
Nah, I mean, I started writing one. I don't know. I don't have a fucking microphone in my closet like he does. Like, I'm not gonna go to the studio and spend money on making a song for this dude. I refuse to do that. So like,
listen, I don't even know that I'm the furthest thing from any kind of engineer. But I could throw up an instrumental and you could just write something if you want to go back at him. If you want to, but listen, I
was thinking about doing a little video of me just spitting over a beat. But
okay,
I'm kind of ruining the surprise now.
Don't talk about it.
Oh, right. So, fam, all you have to do is say it from the beginning. Look, I got something planned, but I ain't gonna let it out yet. But
I don't know. Now I'm gonna have to switch it up again.
All right. So, Live Mike, who are you battling this upcoming show?
I got Seize the Moment.
Seize the Moment, and you know what? I did see some of his battles.
Yeah, he's aight. He's aight.
Yeah.
I give props to the dude.
Right.
I actually saw him battle in Pride Life, I think, in Providence. Motion was on the card, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's when he battled Nook Nasty, DNA and Keisha over there.
Okay.
And he battled this dude, AR, not the NBA cat AR, this other dude, AR. But, it was solid.
I beat that AR, too.
Yeah.
So, how far were you? Do you have all your bars already written and everything? You just rehearsing now?
Nah, I got first round right now. That's all I got right now. But I gotta put the pen to the page, get that second round done.
Okay.
Keep the momentum going. But the first round is fire though.
All right, Motion, I forgot to ask you who you battling.
This dude Saint.
Saint. Now every time I hear Saint, I'm like, oh, Saint Mike's battling again. But no, so this dude Saint, is he nice? Creasy, is he nice?
Yeah, he kind of seems like he's new. Is he new?
Yeah, he's pretty new.
But
he's from Premiere.
Okay.
Yeah, from Peabody.
All right. So let me. I'm gonna jump into one question for Creasy, and then we're gonna talk about the seriousness that I want to talk about, because you and I, we disagreed on a couple things. First we disagreed on the Stone Cold Smackdown bar. We have to talk about that bar, because that bar was not hot, man. Like, I give props to bars that I like, but the two kids in the air, Smackdown.
Oh, yeah,
I was like,
that was hard.
That was not hard. Like, it didn't make any. It was like a weak reference. Smackdown is. It wasn't even Stone Cold's show.
Yeah,
It was if you would have said something like and referenced The Rock, I would have been like, okay, that makes more sense, because it was The Rock's show, or even Undertaker, because it was Undertaker's show. Stone Cold was Raw, And then it was just like two cans in the air, SmackDown. Like, if you're not a wrestler, you have to know, oh, Stone Cold wrestled from 1996 to 2004, and he did appear on SmackDown 2 or 3 times, so, and he did have, but you, so you really, you stand by that.
I don't think it was hard.
I didn't like
I think it was just the way he gathered it and put it together.
Okay, so, alright, so we're going to talk about that in a little bit, too, because we're going to talk about delivery versus bars. Which one, because I think, I agree, I did like the way he presented it, because he's like he's like, two cans in the air. SmackDown, he did like that over dressing Mike's head. And everybody was like, oh! And I was like,
he already had so much momentum.
Yes. It was over. It was over after that.
No matter what he said.
Listen.
As long as it landed the way he wanted it to,
right,
it was
right.
going to get a reaction.
And listen, like I said in the review, Dread St. Mike is my family, but he didn't come with 3 rounds like he was supposed to come with, so I can't blame anybody. He can't blame anybody else but himself.
But Dread did go in. He did his thing.
Listen. So, Dread St. Mike, right? If he took it seriously, I think he would be I think he would be able to beat almost anyone in NBA. If he took it seriously,
I think he could go. I think he could be something good.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna say who could beat and whatnot, but I feel like if he took it seriously, went in and did his thing, he could be something good.
So right, so he was rusty because he used to rap in the '90s a lot. But when he went against Sleep, when he went against Sleep, I was like, okay, so that's I know he has the potential, but all right, so
can this be the last show that we talk about that battle?
Which one?
The Seymour Dread battle.
But I wasn't here last.
Right, and it's hard not to talk about it since Seymour's main event and the upcoming card too. So we do have to talk about Seymour a little bit. But I get it.
We talk about Seymour, but that battle, we talked about that line
Well, that's the main battle that I know him from. So that's the only reason why I talked to him about that one.
He battled in Vermont for 200.
Oh yes, Susprim. That was a fire battle.
I also seen him battle in beast mode against LEV Corso. So it's Lev Corso, not LEV Corso.
I think it's Lev Corso.
Lev Corso, but he calls himself LEV.
Okay, good. Because so that's another thing. You got to make sure they always say their names at the beginning. Because sometimes you just be like, it cut to and then the battle starts and then I don't know whose name is who. And because even Motion's battle he didn't say his name at the beginning of it. So I didn't know if it was MC Motion or Mick Motion. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm going to look like a fool saying what's going on.
It's the bipolar high roller. That's who it is.
Yeah, okay. All right, so who hates Seymour Green's battle that he don't want to hear about. So the first thing we disagreed on was that bar.
Right.
And then you told me to put my camera phone down. So our relationship is not that good.
I told everybody that, except for the last event, because I just didn't give a fuck.
Right. Oh, probably because so much else was going on. Yeah. But there was a little bit of beef that was going on in one of the chat rooms.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of talking as if violence was going to go down.
None of that's going to happen.
Okay. And the reason why I bring it up was because when they were talking about Motion, when whatever his name was talking about Motion, and forgive me for saying whatever his name, I'm not saying it to be disrespectful. So, yeah, when Freddie was talking about Motion...
He's trash.
Right. So, see, stuff like that, right? I must be too old. Because dudes talk about me like that. It's like, oh, it's on site when I see you.
I don't know exactly what that is, because Freddie doesn't battle rap.
Right.
I mean, so I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
Unless Freddie wants to get in the ring.
Right.
You're going to have to pay me to battle him.
Yeah, I don't know. They could have beef, they could not, they could just diss each other. I don't know.
Okay, so have you've never had a fight at any of your events before?
Close to a fight, but
A couple times.
I've had a couple close calls, but
yeah.
I expect people to respect it, because
right.
Out here in Worcester, you're really gonna just ruin the event because you have differences. You can't. I tell them go settle it outside. You know what I mean, go down the street.
Right.
Up, but don't fight in my event.
Yeah, but when they were going at it, you was like, nah, I like this. You was like, you like you kind of enjoy the people going at each other like that.
Who, Seymour and who?
I don't think it was Seymour. I thought it was actually Motion and Freddie.
Nah, I haven't really been arguing with that dude online.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like I like it to an extent. If
Right.
you're talking, like
Yeah.
whatever, talk. Yeah, I mean, talk that shit, do whatever. But once it gets to the point, like, yo, when I see you, I'm knocking you out.
Right.
Yeah.
Do we know what happened with that? That was with Cracks, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't talked to him since. I mean, he's a homie, so like, I mean, I'm just gonna check up on him and see if he's.
Yeah, shout out to Cracks, man.
shout out
First
to
off, man, he's like the official. If I ever start making money, I owe him a clap because he makes my videos. And
battle rap.
yeah, like, oh, that's level one. Level one is, oh my God, watch battle rap. I changed it up a little bit because I got a level 4 now. But like, you know, like his reactions during that battle, man, it got me. It won me over. But yeah, that's another one who I always had to say, like, man, I hope he don't think I was like being disrespectful.
Yeah.
And now I really hope he don't think I was being disrespectful because he's ready to put hands on everybody. He's like,
But he's been my battler from the jump.
Yeah.
So like, I wouldn't expect him to really actually like ruin the event.
right.
I
So-
think I might have too much trust. That's why I think anything's gonna happen.
Okay,
Because I
yeah.
trust in the battle.
So see, that's why, and I always try to be a peacemaker. I always try to be like, look, man, like, it's a sport. It's a sport, and we
Right.
should keep it to a sport. You know, it don't have to get
If they can't handle it, then I tell them just don't battle.
right.
Right. If you really feel like you can't handle someone talking about your moms and your grandma and your girlfriend, just don't battle.
Yeah. So it reminds me of boxing, right? You know how they say the punches that hurt the most are the ones you don't see coming.
Yeah.
So if I'm like, okay, battle's about to start now, and then someone starts saying all that stuff, but then if we just in a chat room and we talking about hip hop, and then just a dude's just like, yo, when I see you, you mad I slept with your girl and all kinds of stuff. I'm like, yo, where are you at right now?
Yeah.
Let's
Right.
talk. So
There's levels. There's different levels.
yeah. So you are okay with that?
I'm okay with shit talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
It hypes up the battle.
As long as you just keep it talking and you don't like switch it up to something that it doesn't need to be.
Okay. I don't know. Can you get on your Facebook? Because there's a lot of people commenting right now, and I think Freddie's commenting. So
Shit.
I really don't like the beefs.
Nah, they ain't coming, but
I'm not here because there's people still comment. I can see it pops up here, but it don't stay. So sometimes when you're talking the way you're talking, like for example, when you said a dude that looks like a girl that looks like a man and all that other stuff, and then when they were talking in the room, I was like, oh, this just seems to be getting a little personal. But you don't take it personally like that, Motion?
Like, they started talking about my kids, and I feel like if we're not battling, there's no need for that shit. Like, you can leave the kids out of it. They're under 10 years old, man. Like, there's no need for all that shit.
Sylvia DeVille says Team NBA.
facts.
Okay.
Shout out Silver.
Yeah, shout out Silva.
Okay, I said Sylvia, my bad. It just pops up quick, all right?
Yeah.
Live Mike the GOAT.
Yep.
Hey.
Go.
All right, go ahead, Motion, my bad.
Nah, but other than that, like, I don't really care what anybody says, especially in battles. Like, people say the most ridiculous shit to me, and it doesn't really bother me. But, like, when we're just, like, on the internet and you're talking about my kids, that shit's gonna bother me every time.
I feel like you guys are past, like, it's not a battle. You know what I mean, I don't know what you're at,
It's
but
personal.
it doesn't seem like it's
He's
like
not
just
a battle rapper.
It doesn't seem like it's just some rap beef. Like, I feel like you guys have actual beef.
He thinks he knows, like, about my life, and
Abby
he
Kodos
doesn't really.
president. He said he what?
He thinks he knows about my life and about me, but he doesn't.
See, that's what makes me uncomfortable. That's the uncomfortableness of it to me. It's like when dudes is talking, like especially like so. All right, let me try to jump at it from this angle. When Cracks said he was battling Seymour, now I've seen both of them battle.
Bullies.
Bully-ish, right? So when I was just in the NBA, just browsing, on my phone on the toilet like I usually do, and I see all of a sudden I see Cracks. He's like, "Fight me then." I was like, "Oh my gosh, he's about to fight." I go to look to see where Seymour's name is. He's talking about another cat. He ain't even talking about Seymour. Like
Well, his little slogan like that he was doing for a little bit was "Fight me." Like, he's not like wasn't really telling people to fight him. That was
Okay.
his little slogan, but then I think that changed a little bit.
okay, so
You know what I mean?
listen.
It changed from like "fight me, haha" to like "no, for real, fight me."
Yeah, Texas put hashtag fight me then. It's really that serious. So, Motion, at your next battle, if you see them there, it's just gonna be lovely. Will you be able to shake their hand or?
I'm not shaking nobody's hand.
Okay, all right. Now see, I don't.
I'll take a public apology, but other than that, I'm not shaking nobody's hand.
Okay, I don't. So another thing I don't like too. So I'm kind of in the middle of where you are. I don't like when people battle and they're friends. Like, have you ever seen QP battle?
Yeah.
And how like the other the one you know the one that innuendo jump out in the window like him, right? Dudes will be talking reckless about him, and he'll just be like laughing and clapping for him, and it's like he'll say his bars and then he'll go to their side and cheer the other person on. And I'm like, I hate that.
I think it depends on how, like what battle it is, I guess. Yeah, I mean, because like if they're too like, how can I put it, like happy, like QP, he's like I don't know, he's just that type of guy.
Out all the time.
Yeah,
like, you can't be angry.
Facts. but it's a battle. Like okay, so it's kind of like in the NBA, right?
Right.
Off the court, before the tip off, you know, they shaking hands, they cool, they laughing. I don't mind that. But when the battle starts, I mean, when the game starts, it's go time.
You know what I want them to, like, in that 15, 12, however many minutes, you should hate each other for 14 minutes, and then when it's done, then you can dab each other.
Like boxing, right.
Yeah.
So the build up to it, you don't like each other, stare down, you ain't eating months, so you mad, look at each other in the face, talking about I want to eat you, and then you go and you have your boxing match. As soon as that bell rings, they hug each other.
Like, that's it. I don't want it to go no further. Like, oh, you beat me, so let's fight. No.
Right.
If you lose, you take your loss.
So, Creasy, do you ever battle? Have you ever battled?
No. Like,
Creasy,
maybe
you
back in the
gotta step
day.
in the ring,
Maybe back in the day, do a little,
Yeah.
battles around here and there, but nah.
So, would you ever step in the ring?
Yeah.
What if like a leader of another? What if like a owner of another league was like, "Yo, let's do a cold thing. You have all your battles against my battles, and then the owners battle in like the main event."
That'd be fine.
You do that?
Yeah, I'd probably do it.
All right. So shout outs to any of the other league owners out there. If you are a league owner, you really love hip hop, and you were able to write a little bit. Come see NBA. Fight me then. Fight us then. Fight them then. Nah. So, we're gonna go to. So, do you like King of the Dot motion or URL?
I'm the king of the dot.
Of course it is.
Okay, Live Mike, King of the Dot or URL?
I like them both, honestly, but if I had to choose, I'd probably choose KOTD.
All right, Creasy.
URL. But
Yes.
But this is the thing about it. I was talking to my man about the other day. Like,
Okay.
King of the Dot is more like a whole brand. You know what I mean? Like, I feel
Yeah.
like they do more than just battle rap. I mean, they promote the hell out of you if you're over there. They promote CDs. They do videos and stuff.
Yeah.
URL is just kind of straight battles.
Right.
Yeah.
They have T-shirts and they have like their battlers T-shirts and like Ron had something like my grandmama's favorite grandson or something like that. And it was like he had a T-shirt. I said, this is
their market's huge. Like,
yeah.
They did the same thing for Head Ice though. Like
they did the album for Head Ice. So but
I mean, Smack will promote you, but like I feel like it's different.
I think it's very different. I think when a smack rapper goes to goes to KOTD, even if they're okay, even if they wouldn't have made it in URL, they still get shown love in KOTD.
Yeah.
They cheer for a lot of bars that would not be right. They cheer for a lot of bars that would not be accepted in URL.
Yeah.
And URL, they was like, sometimes when I'm watching these, I was like, what do they cheer them for? Why did they cheer? Why did they just cheer that? Like,
Really? I think it's kind of the opposite. I think URL is more gas than KOTD.
Maybe gas, but like to their rappers, like I mean,
right.
Like King of the Dot, like they're not picking, they won't pick sides.
Right.
On Smack, like one person will get gas, the other person will
Right.
pick sides.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So as a white rapper, do you feel that it's different? Do you feel like a white rapper? Do you feel like being a white rapper is different than being a black rapper in battle rap period? In 2017, because it used to be absolutely. Now I don't know.
Me, my personal opinion, like I don't really think so. It just comes down to if you have bars or not. To me, like I see some people like Mike P. Like he comes in, he's nice.
Yep.
Like I don't think he's a certain way because he's white.
Right.
You know what I mean,
right.
I just think he's just that way because he's just the way you rap.
And you know what? The exception to the rule, because I said, I don't know if Mike P was black. And he said, you can Hadouken. I honestly think the crowd would have been like, boo this man. What? Get this dude out of here. But in KOTD, that would have hit. That would have, just like it did in URL, it would have hit in KOTD. But I think if Mike P was black, I don't think they would have accepted it. There's only one person.
Daylight.
Thank you. That they would have accepted it from, just like that. Daylight. He says Mickey Mouse on the Mouse House, and they'd be like,
Not really, like you was talking about QP. I could picture QP saying something like that.
But QP, listen, I think QP has the best pen in battle rap. Period. I don't think anybody writes more intricate stuff than QP.
I like Daylight better.
Really? Yeah. I like Daylight as a whole. I like Daylight as a whole better. Yeah. Even when he's silly sometimes.
Sometimes when he's silly, I just feel like, I want to hear that real shit.
Right.
Yo, but Pat Stay, I feel like he defines the border of like white and black. Cause that dude, it doesn't really matter.
If Pat Stay rapped like he did and went to URL, and he was a black guy, they would still love him.
Yeah.
I don't think
what I mean. Like,
Disaster. Disaster would not make it in URL, even though he did have one battle.
He battled in URL.
Yeah, he battled URL T-Rex, and he arguably won that one. Yeah. Arguably.
But he's not really white.
Yeah, he's
like some type of like.
Yeah, he's like Middle Eastern, but if he gets pulled, you have to do the white-black test. If you get pulled over by the police, what are the chances they'll just let you go with a warning? He'll probably get a warning instead of getting beat. If you black, you might get like, look, tase me, I'll tase myself. So I think he would pass that, but I don't know. So but they love him over in King of the Dot. And he is one of the best at stumbling and no one noticing it.
I don't know what he does, but he just
right. I don't know either.
He can go like off the top, then back into his written shit, then off the top.
Right. But you see what happened when he battled Pat Stay, though, right? Pat Stay's angle. Pat Stay. Pat Stay destroyed him. It was like
angles. That's another thing about battle rap, though. Like if you use a perfect angle,
right?
Yeah, I mean you can.
Yeah.
So that leads to the next point. Emotion, and we are talking about 2017 battle rap.
Yeah.
Bars versus delivery. What is more important to have?
I don't know. It depends where you are, really. I feel. I don't know.
Like Mike, bars versus delivery.
I feel like if you have a better delivery, you're going to get more reaction live, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to have the crowd behind you, but then when you go back and watch it online, people will be like, oh, that other dude killed him.
So
once they run it back and really, really dissect the bars, I think it's different. It's different live versus...
Okay, since that's your opinion, could you please explain your battle with P.D. Mitch? Because P.D. Mitch, he had that, not necessarily delivery, he had the voice and he had the presence.
Yes, he did.
But you had the bars.
Yeah.
I think you had better bars than he did.
But he had the delivery too, I think. Yeah.
So, this is how, like, when he first went, right? And I was like, oh, man, why did he want me to watch this battle? And then you went, right? And at first, I didn't think you were as confident. Until the crowd started behind. Then when the crowd was like, "Oh," then all of a sudden you were like,
that's kind of how I am, man. I need the crowd to gas me up a little bit, get me going,
They call you biased?
That's why they call us biased.
Okay. So listen, when I saw Cracks, I thought like Seymour Green and Cracks were like brothers or something, like with different mothers or adopted brothers or something. The way he was cheering them, but. Like you told me when you go back and look at the battle, he was cheering some of Dred St. Mike stuff too. So,
but like that's kind of how I try to make NBA. Like I don't really like too much NBA on NBA crime. I want us to do that at a state. Like go get some people from different battle leagues and then go against them. I don't really like too much NBA hate.
So you like people coming into NBA just to get eaten by?
I mean, I don't expect them to get eaten. Like not everyone gets eaten.
No wonder why Cracks is talking about Jay Clapper's going to get it when he comes because you pushing this crap.
It's NBA versus everybody.
Yeah, that's how I want it. I want it versus everyone. Yeah, it's my league, but like I've seen people come from out of state and like chew some of my battlers and just kill them. It's happened
Facts.
before.
And the
Okay,
crowd,
you had
the
some
crowd-
URL battlers
People
in your
got
stuff too.
I had
Riz Rothstein,
Riz
like
came against
Show off
me.
too.
yeah.
Show off came
Yeah,
out.
I was like, man, okay. I was like, how did I not know about? And this is in Worcester.
Yeah.
Stuff that goes on in Worcester, you don't even know about half the time. I just found that they have movies. They do like these. The movies aren't the greatest acting or anything like that. But I went to a barbershop and then they was watching. I was like, that's that little girl down the street, that nappy-headed girl. and then like there's like, yeah, there's a guy on YouTube, and I was like, man, this is all happening in Worcester. I don't know about it. So you wanted NBA versus everybody.
Yeah, but like I still like the other side. I don't want like the other side to come here. I still want them to feel welcome.
Right.
You know what I mean? To come here and have a good time, but like I would like NBA versus them. I don't want NBA versus NBA.
I like battling NBA cats though. I'd rather do that. Like,
That's because you know more. It's easier to write for them because you
That's
know.
true.
You study them all the time, so you already know. Like if I was battling Cracks, I already know Cracks. He's gonna be loud, crazy.
I already battled Cracks.
How did that go? How did that work out?
I mean, the judges said I lost, but I think I won.
Honestly, I gave that to Motion back before.
Really?
Yeah.
And
I don't know. It was
I had
his confidence. It was confident as fuck for some
I had a baby that night. It was crazy. Like, my baby was born that night, the night I battled Cracks.
Okay.
So we left the battle, went straight to the hospital, and cut the cord.
You should have made your child's middle name Cracks Take This L. Cracks Take This L Motion. That's what the child's name should have been. If you want, I gotta go watch that now. See,
It was good.
Yeah, that was a fire battle. Really, it's in my opinion, it's in probably the top 5 NBA battles of all time.
all right. So what is your favorite battle that you've ever been in?
Mine?
Yep.
That I've been in?
Yep. That you've actually.
Honestly, probably the PD Mitch joint was one of my favorites too, because I feel like we both spazzed, like we both came with it. There wasn't, even though I won, I 3-0. There wasn't a loser though. You know what I'm saying? But
Listen, I did sense a little bit of Pat Stay's soul in you when you were getting into it, because you started 2-stepping. You was like really into this stuff. I said, okay.
Well, I'm turned into a bully when it gets comfortable.
All right. So so Creasy, I become a battle rapper tomorrow, and I want a battle on you. What do I have to do?
Just hit me up. We can work on
Okay.
something. I mean, I'd want to hear something first though.
Like a 16.
Yeah,
So
like a song, like if you have a song or a freestyle or something.
okay. All right. So yeah, so if you are an inspiring battler and you want to join the NBA family, first off, you can't come off the streets with that garbage. No mumble rappers. You know what? I battle like motion and then I kill him and here the baby is at and had it when he was with Cracks. But see, we don't want none of that. You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. You're gonna have to really be able to spit when you get here. So we talked about this last week too. The age of battle rap, mumble rap's coming. Do you think battle rap is going to last throughout this phase?
Like past, like when mumble rap is all gone, battle rap still gonna be there.
Well, battle rap, because people don't really listen to bars anymore.
I think so, because like, I mean, it hasn't died out yet.
Nope,
People
it
been
hasn't.
battling since
yeah,
way
you think
back.
how long battle rap has been going on from back when hip hop first started?
Right.
I tell you, but right now it's at its peak. Like I think it's at its highest that it's ever been.
All right.
So it might slow down a little bit, but I don't think it's ever gonna leave.
Listen, it's big. It's like I didn't realize how big it was until when I went to that NBA show, so I went with Dred because Dred State Mike was there, but my nephew, his second, he's on the card, the next card too. But my nephew Joker Giles, yeah, his mother is my sister. So I was like, when I seen him there, he was like, hey, Uncle, how you doing? I was like, why are you here? I said, you better hope I never battle because I know way too much stuff about you. So, right. So
Yeah, he's wild.
yeah, listen, man. Patty G too. We talked about this last week. We were doing a lot of rehashing from last week, but that's because we got NBA's on right here. So Patty G.
I ate that boy's food, by the way.
Yeah. So you did. It's almost like me when I was in high school and I wanted to play in the NBA. It ain't happening. It's just not happening, right? So when I saw him against Joker Giles, I said, yo, fam, they better not ever have this dude rap again, man. He stepped his game up serious. If the dude he was battling in his last battle wasn't, and I know he was freestyling because I saw some of his other battles too. Because I was like, yeah, is he trash? I didn't think he was that. I didn't think he was bad in his other. I watched a couple of his other battles.
Trash. He just like he's one of those people. He's one of those people I feel like was good and then like stopped caring.
Okay, that's what it seemed like. It seemed like because he wasn't really competitive. Like he started out when the intro, he was like, "Oh, I'm his dad. It's time to go to bed." I was like, "Okay." Right. I was like, "Patty G's about to die because I seen him battle last time and he sucks." So the dude went, and then I was like, "Oh, Patty G has a chance because this guy sucks too." And then Patty G went, and I was like, "Patty G's not that bad." Patty G might have had a chance against Joker Giles if this Patty G battled him. Yeah. So shout outs to Optic Sights now. Listen, he died and was resurrected. He's like Jesus of battle rap. He died, he got killed. Jesus. Yes. Slim Jesus. Facts. Listen, he even changed his voice. He got a new voice too. I'll put the gun in your head. I was like, is this the same guy? I had to go and look. I was like, he looks just like Patty G and his Optic Sights, and I was like, can't be the same guy.
I think he looked alike. His first time.
Yeah, he was nervous, and then
that was his first battle.
See, I didn't know that till you guys told me that last week too. So we got to live mic. We never asked you bars over delivery, which is more important.
Let's see, and you can't not bars and delivery because I think they kind of go hand in hand.
Right? No, they do. But which is the more important element to have?
Me personally, I want to hear bars. I've heard someone with trash delivery, but they're spitting some bars that I'm still I don't even worry about the delivery at that moment. Personally, people will want to see the delivery, but me personally, I like the bars. I want to hear the bars.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So.
But a delivery can win you the battle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah,
a delivery can win you the battle just off of your energy.
I feel like just the loud, me and Motion have talked about this, just the loudness, if people can hear you better, it's almost like you've already won, you know? Yeah. Sometimes.
But me personally, I don't really get blinded by it. I'll still look at it and he's spitting some trash.
If you're spitting trash, but you're spitting it like it's fire, then you're selling it to the point where people are going to believe it, even if it is trash.
Okay. Alright, so just like when Pat Stay battled Disaster. Pat Stay realized he ain't going to be able to out-yell him. He's not going to... So that's kind of like what happened when DNA battled Pat Stay. DNA tried to get tough not Pat Stay, but DNA battled Disaster. DNA tried to get tough like Disaster. He tried to get loud like Disaster. And I think Disaster won that one. I won't argue with anyone if they thought DNA won. I thought Disaster won it. But Pat Stay looked at that and was like, I am not going to be able to argue this guy, out-bar this guy.
He out-swag though.
Yeah, so he said, I'm going to have to out-swag him. He really went, his delivery is what really put him over. He called himself a swagasaurus. And they cheered. He said, I'm a swagasaurus. And they were like, oh!
That was Blackout, wasn't it? A couple years ago?
Yeah, yep. So, that's one of the things that I think is frustrating.
The stage presence is big.
Yeah, the stage presence is. So, you said lyrics is the most important. So,
in my opinion.
Alright, so we're about to do weird science right now. And we're about to build the perfect battle rapper. Okay. So, Motion, you start. So he has lyrics now. What's the second most important thing he has to have? Or she.
Projection.
Okay, yeah, has to have a voice that actually can reach people. Alright, live mic, what are you trying to put into this to make this the perfect battle rapper?
I feel like you need a little bit of crowd control. You need to be able to work that crowd.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
Talk to the people.
Alright, so is he black or white? Yeah, it's the perfect battle rapper. I say he should be mulatto.
He could be Spanish.
Facts. He could be Spanish. Shout out to Spanish people. No disrespect.
I don't feel like color really has anything to do with it, honestly.
Well, I think color has a lot to do with it.
I don't know though.
I think color. So like we said with Mike P, right? When Iron Solomon, when he went to URL, some of the stuff he says is not really, I don't think is up there with a lot of the URL battles, some of the stuff the URL battlers say.
Battle move that time?
Yeah, but that's a bad example because he lost the move.
Right, but he battled Math and he went in.
Yeah, when he did going against Math, but I honestly think that I think white battle rappers get more of a pass.
But in what sense?
In the sense of what they're writing. So what's the dude that calls himself the URL killer? That's not Sharon. Is it Sharon? Yeah, Sharon. Listen, some of Sharon's rebuttals are fire, but some of his bars, man, come on,
corny.
Very, very corny. But he gets away with it because.
But that's because everyone comes with. I feel like it's different. It's just different than what other people are doing.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying it's better or worse. I'm not saying a white battle rapper is better or worse. I'm just saying they get different things. Different is expected out of them. If a white battle rapper goes to URL and tries to talk tough, then again, Glue Easy just... Have you been watching the recent battles, man?
Yeah, Glue Easy's nice.
Nah,
Yeah.
I haven't seen that yet.
Man, New Jersey Twerk.
Yeah, I fucked with New Jersey Twerk.
Right,
He's dope.
Madness!
He's next.
Clap you in the coma! Like, man.
He's next up.
Yeah, man. Like, he's... then again, like, he only... Like, really 3 URL battles in. This is another thing that we make the mistake of doing, too. Or I do, at least. I had 2 battles from a dude, and I want to crown him king. Like, yo, man, this dude's the best in the world, man. Like, I crowned T-Top. T-Top was on 106 and Park, and I was like, he's the best rapper in URL right now. And he didn't even make the URL yet. Yeah. So, yeah.
Got it, Big K?
Big K. So,
Big K's nice.
I don't know why or what happened. But listen, Big K gets some of that, too. When he battled Head Ice, and he said, I squeeze him like a rubber ducky. Yeah. They were like, oh, I remember seeing that. I said, what are they cheering for? He said, I'll squeeze him like a rubber ducky.
Then again, that's not King of the Dot.
Yeah.
Right.
I've never seen them, like, boo or, like, give any type of shade on King of the Dot. That's what I felt.
Right, they don't.
Except for Bangs.
Yeah, they moved Bangs.
Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah, I felt bad for Bangs.
That's
karma, though. He's my dude.
That's a little bit of karma.
Why? What happened with him? Who did he battle? Like,
booing him.
Oh, really? You battled Bangs?
Nah, I battled in Shock Value. I battled this dude Bosco. And there was just a whole bunch of stupid drama that happened, and like, yo, I got in the pit that night, and he was like, yo, who's Bosco? I'm on his side, and I was like, oh, here we fucking go.
Why?
Just like, there's this dude Jeff. Long story.
Oh, so it's personal. So okay.
Nah, Jeff is his rapper name. He's a rapper, but
Jeffrey.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Is that the dude that's going to be on King of the Dot now?
Yeah.
Oh, shout out to him, man. I did see that. I was like,
Jeffrey's
okay.
dope.
Yeah, so basically he was just like sitting in Bosco's corner, like, man, like the whole time, just like, he's trash, man. Yo,
he was getting heckled.
Yeah, there was a club upstairs, and like you could hear the music, and he's like, yo, turn that beat up. And like everybody died laughing. It was just.
That was in the middle of him rapping.
Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's karma.
Okay. All right. So I take my shout outs back to Bangs.
Nah, Bangs still cool though. That's my people's.
Okay. So have you ever had Bangs on NBA?
No, but I want to.
It
would just be who he would battle. You know what I mean?
Bangs versus Cracks.
And I feel like that's Bangs is like more lyrical. I feel
he's more lyrical. So Cracks kind of reminds me of a Disaster if he didn't freestyle and stutter so much.
Yeah.
Listen. I'm a fan of Cracks.
Me too, man.
Like he's one of my. So E City is my number one bestie. Shout out to E City. E City's my number one. Who's the dude that E City battled on your last card? Caliber, man. I wish Caliber would have made it for this one.
Yeah, facts.
So whatever you going through, Caliber, hope you come back soon. But
hey, we could get that popping in the future. You know, me and Caliber are cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna set that up at some point.
okay, yeah, Caliber. You versus Caliber?
Yeah.
Okay, you think you can get him?
That was what it was supposed to be.
Yeah, I know that was supposed to be.
It's a style clash, but
yeah.
That's why I was curious about it. Like,
right.
All right, so let me ask you: the Caliber that showed up against E City, would you have beaten that Caliber?
I think so, man. I mean, I've done a lot more battles than him. You know what I'm saying? I've gone on the road.
You guys are saying it like that Caliber that showed up against E City was like easy to beat.
No, I'm not saying that. Caliber.
Punch your way to the face and spit in your son's sippy cup. I was like, this guy. I know it's battle rap, but I might have to swing on him. This one's going too far. Man, he was good though. So anyway, that's how you think. That's how you should think. You should be like there's nobody that can stand in front of me with bars that I can't kill.
You know, a lot of NBA cats, they haven't gone on the road and caught bodies. You know what I'm saying? They've only battled in NBA, except for Me Motion. A handful of cats, Cracks, Bless. They've all battled on different platforms, but
okay.
I was the first to do it though.
All right, so the pioneer of NBA and traveling out of town. So we coming down towards the end of the podcast. Creasy, I'm gonna leave the floor to you for a second to say whatever you want to say about NBA, the upcoming card, all this stuff you want to get out, and then before that, I still want to talk a little bit about Seymour versus Cracks because we didn't get the chance to really talk about that.
Right. And
then we're going to talk about you guys' battles and what you think, how you think you're the person, not what you're going to do to them, but how you think they're going to come at you. All right?
So, Seymour versus Cracks, is what you're talking about?
Nope, you're talking just the whole card.
I'm mad lost.
All right, let me try a little bit. Tax season. What date is it?
April 15th.
April 15th, tax season. NBA, the best battle league, period. Tell your mama, tell your friends and them, everybody, step to us. Come see it. Fight me. You ain't got nothing on NBA battle league.
Yeah, and in July, I got another big card coming. I'm playing something big for July.
Okay. Can you let us know anything about that's going to happen in that card? Any
I'm
battles?
gonna have a couple bigger names and a bigger name co-host.
Okay. All right.
He's gonna have a big paycheck for me too. So.
Okay. All right. Motion, and you are battling on this card. You are battling on tax season.
I am.
April 15th.
April 15th.
April 15th, tax season, and you are battling
Saint.
Okay. And how do you think Saints? What do you think Saints' approach to you is going to be?
He's like a super middle of the road rapper. I feel like he's good, but he's like very he's basic, but I don't know. He if he were to be an ice cream flavor, he would be vanilla.
You almost made me spit out my coffee.
I think he got a little bit of growing into himself.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's
So
still
he
figuring
doesn't
himself
have
out.
he doesn't have a crazy personality.
But he's still he got a bright future because he's good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, good.
Yeah, he can rap.
you know what's a good thing about battle rap now is because it used to be if you lose, that's you done. Like you couldn't make songs anymore. You couldn't exist anymore. Like you had to throw it in the trash and never touch your pen again. But now dudes oh, what's your win-loss record? Oh, I'm like 32-20, above 500. It's like baseball records now.
I've not booked some people though. Some people that's lost, I'm just no, I'm not booking this person again.
Really?
Like T-Checks, we should never book him again.
Oh, you're saying names? Okay.
Yeah, I booked Checks a couple times.
Yeah,
but he's a music maker. He's not really a battle rapper.
So what you're basically saying is that Patty G pulled the fast one because he's like, can I battle? And you said, what's your name? He's like, Optic Sights. Oh yeah, he's like, nah, I'm Optic Sights. He said, you're not Patty G? He's like, nah, Optic Sights. And then he just got it.
I try to give people second chances. If you come the second time, you do terrible again, then you go.
That's what I want to talk about.
Real.
Yeah, no, that's not real. That's not real. Listen, rematches. Why do you not like rematches?
It's it doesn't excite me. Once a battle's done, I'm done with it.
So you don't care for rematches either?
Not really. I mean, maybe if there's enough hype behind it down the line, and one dude has improved, built a better name for himself, and then there's the beef there, and they want to clash again.
Motion, you don't like rematches. You don't care for rematches either.
There's only one person I'd rematch again, and that'd be Bosco.
Okay.
But nah, I'm not a fan.
But I'll do a night of rematches one day.
Okay.
Once it's far enough, but I feel why rematch when someone's already got up what they had to say? Yeah. Then you gotta come up with some more stuff to say.
Right. So for example, Disaster and Arcane. I think they should. I would when it's controversy or something like that. I think there's room for not just a regular battle where dudes just battle each other and it's just over and one dude won and one dude lost.
But there's been a lot of losses where people be like, "Yo, Creasy, can I get a rematch?" And it's no.
Yeah, no, you're done. Nope, you can't.
Okay. The funny thing is, Patty G and Joker Giles are battling in July.
They're battling again.
Yeah.
Over in some other
It's not a league exactly. I think they're just throwing an event. I'm actually headlining that event.
Are you?
In July.
Okay. Who you got in that one?
This dude Breakneck. He's from Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So people be traveling to battle too, huh? Yeah, okay, because I know I see some people like Seymour when he was in New York and he's in Boston, he's like in all these like in Alaska, he's all over the place.
City be doing the same thing.
I feel like East City is in New York like once a month.
Right, and that's my bestie. So
Yeah.
no one can disrespect East City, even though I had him losing to Jay Murder.
Yeah.
That was a wild battle.
Did you have him losing or did you have him winning?
I had it 2-1 either way, but like I watched it one time drunk and the second time sober, so I gotta watch it one more time.
All right. I think what really went. I thought it could have been 1-1 going into the third, and then when he did the Seymour, the name the BF on your chest,
that
was crazy.
That won the whole. That won the whole.
That's
round.
another thing I wanted to say. When you're saying like creating the perfect battle rapper, I feel like you need some off the top rebuttals.
Yes.
There. They got to be good. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right. I just did a review of Eddie I versus Captain Live, and it was the second battle that I saw Eddie I do like a rebuttal, and it was Eddie I is fantastic.
Yeah.
I would love to see him against East City, but
I want to see him versus Colleague C.
Yeah,
that would be fire.
That
would be fire.
July.
yeah, Eddie I is like I became more of a fan of his after his one with Live Mike, but still his rebuttal was just like, oh, I don't know sports representatives, but I'll F you up, and then I was like. That's not a good rebuttal.
Him versus Lev was a crazy.
Him versus Lev, but he had the rebuttal on that one too, and it was not good.
Yeah, like he started out. Wait, I don't know.
Yeah, like,
think
oh,
his
hey,
rebuttal-
you want to hug me or something?
Yeah.
Like we're friends. I was like, no, that's not good. That's not good. Maybe if you would have said like, hey, we're better as cousins, like Coots did, it would have been all right. He would have accepted it.
But Coons started out with a couple rebuttals too that weren't that
Oh,
great.
those are trash.
Yeah. Oh yeah. His work was horrible too.
But like I always give him A+ for like going for it. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like at least you went for it to see how it would go.
And you got Coots versus Jay Clapper.
Yeah.
Why'd you do that to Coots?
Oh.
Nah, Coons is like he grew up like I feel like he's like becoming himself.
Oh no! Listen, I said in the chat. I think Coots is gonna win.
Yeah.
Coots is gonna win, but I mean, like, you have someone who like was just joking, talking about cousins in his last battle to a dude that tries to kill people.
A style clash.
Yeah, that's a real
that was
style
the same
clash.
as Alive and Caliber. It was like a dude versus
Right.
Yeah, I actually watched my first Jay Clapper battle. He actually battled Seize the Moment, the dude I'm battling.
Okay.
They battled each other, so that was interesting.
Who won that one?
I thought Jay Clapper took that. Yeah,
Okay.
he had the bars.
I think he's nice. I seen him out with Shock
Yeah.
first.
He was nice. Yeah.
And he didn't really get any love over there.
The first dude I saw him battle was a light skinned cat. He might have been Spanish, and he had like his sister or someone like really into the battle, like talking.
Who, Jay Clapper?
No, it was Jay Clapper was battling this person. It was like one of his most recent battles
I mean,
too.
that dude Cap or what a Cap dude. Whatever.
Cap Yuff, or something like that. Cap Yuff, yeah. I thought Cap Yuff got him in that battle.
Yeah, that battle was.
I thought it was good. I thought it was close. I thought Jay Clapper was scared. Like he was getting sunned. Like you could tell Jay Clapper's a type of dude when he battles you, he'll be in your face, looking at you. He was not looking Cap Yuff in the face. He was looking down. Cap Yuff was like disrespectful. He's just like he was like smirking, just looking the other way, like weather's nice outside. But in that third round, Clapper something woke up. Clapper just woke up and was like, okay. And then the battle started. But for me, that was too late.
Yeah.
But that was a good battle too. So, motion your battle. April 15th.
Yeah.
Tax season. Tell us how you're gonna walk away with that battle. Is it gonna be a 3-0, 2-1, 2-1, or what?
I don't know. I plan on winning. But I mean, I've said this before, but I've done so many battles at this point that like, as long as we both get all our material off and like people are reacting, at this point that's all I really care about. Like winning and losing like is obviously important, but like I just want to have good battles at this point.
So you're saying 2-1.
3-0.
3-0 body bag, but just a 3-0.
3-0.
Okay.
Because like I have like 75% of my material memorized already.
Okay.
And the shit's like a little less than a month away. So
Tax season, April 15th. You're gonna die. What's his name again?
Saint.
That's right. I thought you were battling Saint for a second. Saint. Tax season, April 15th, 6 p.m. Doors open. You're gonna die. Do the doors open at 6?
8, but you can
8 p.m.
Come at
Tax
6 if you want.
season. Tax season, 8 p.m. If you come at 6, you can help set up the chairs. You're gonna die. Saint's gonna die. All right, Live Mike, who you got?
Hey, I got Seize the Moment.
And
Fucking dead.
oh, that's right. So 3-0 or 3-0 body bag or 2-1?
3-0 body bag.
Okay, he said body bag. He's a body bag. Now you know the ultimate is body bag in a body bag. So you just saying it's just gonna be a body bag?
I'm in my bag. He in my bag.
He's tax season, April 15th. Body bag in his body bag, and it might be a colostomy bag because he's. Thank you for that. All right. All right, Creasy, so appreciate you coming. Listen, so this is the second time, right? I was like, oh, maybe you guys should just come on, talk, and then I'll have other people come. And then I was like, okay, you guys are permanent now on the show. So maybe, Creasy, if you can make it to a couple more of these, we can have you permanent on the show. I'm going to have everybody permanent on the show. I'm going to have all the NBA dudes hanging off the ceiling and everything, probably.
Maybe I'll help City see if we can come out here.
Yeah, we're going to get City
My
out
bestie? My bestie City's going to come! Yeah, no, I talked to him. He said he was going to try to come through today, but due to the weather, he wasn't able to make it.
Yeah.
Shout outs to E City.
Maybe we should get Seymour to come through and talk about the battle for a third time.
Yo, Moses taking shots at his co-host. Moses coming at his co-host. Moses, you don't want none. I got guns. You want some? I got puns. You don't want none of this. You don't want none of this. All right, yo. So, any last words?
Yeah, but I was thinking about Dread. I'd like to see him back. I know it's your homeboy.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I mean,
Dread
I'd like
St.
to
Mike.
see him come back in the card.
Okay, yeah. Listen.
He reminds me of it like his style reminds me of T-Rex for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah,
Maybe he could battle AR or something.
Dude, I think he'd probably be good at that.
like there's shout out to Dread. I can't speak for Dread, but a lot of it's like political season now. He big into politics and stuff. He might be a little too busy, and it's a shame, honestly, because if battle rap was today, was even 10, 15 years ago, he probably would have been able to put more time and energy into it. But yeah, listen, I hope to see him come too with 3 rounds.
I thought he was gonna come like B-Dot. You ever see B-Dot?
Yeah.
I thought that's how, when I first saw Dread and just what he posted on Facebook and stuff, I'm like, he's gonna come with that full-on black spiritual power.
Yeah,
power to the black man.
But he probably would if he.
But he's nice though.
Yeah. But still, he said, I'm about black power, but F that right now. And then he just went crazy.
But I'm gonna shoot that.
Right. So, I'm gonna call this podcast the Seymour Green podcast from now on. So that makes Motion mad. Motion, so anything else you want to say? You want us to talk about you more?
Nah.
Come on.
I just say April 15th, 250.
Tax season.
Pleasant Street.
You gotta say tax season.
Oh yeah, tax season.
Fire. Tax season. All right, Mike. April 15th.
April 15th. The
Tax
Raven.
season.
Tax season.
8 p.m. What's the address?
258 Pleasant Street.
258 Pleasant Street, Worcester.
Come through. It's gonna be
Bars.
fire battles.
Bars.
Good time.
And bars. There's actually going to be a bar. There's a bar.
There's a bar.
They got a bar. Bars and bars. Like bags and bags. It's bars and bars. Tax season.
Sleep versus Gunner. That's my favorite battle.
Sleep. Yeah, Sleep is another one I can't wait to see again.
Gunner's one of my favorites. And Sleep is one of my favorites.
Salute
Right.
to DC.
Yeah, the reason why I want to see Sleep, I'm definitely going to be there. The reason why I want to see Sleep is because I had to cheer against him because he was battling Dread. But when he was rapping, I was like, hey, this dude is kind of nice. I said, Dread might be in trouble. He was like, yo, I knife different. And then I was like, okay. I was like, all right, so Sleep. I still think Sleep lost though.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think Sleep lost.
He had stumbles and stuff. Though.
That's why I think he lost. It wasn't necessarily, and plus I know Dread too, so some of the stuff he said I was like, fam, That first round though, he went in.
Yeah.
The second and third round, but still, if Sneak, he used the stumbles, I think, is what really messed it up. Which is what made me more disappointed in Dredd, because Dredd, he messed up a lot in his second battle against.
But for two, technically, they were tryout battles. That was a tryout battle.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't call it that.
Okay.
But, like, for that tryout, that was a fire tryout.
Yeah. All right, everybody. This has been the 5 o'clock Shadow Battle podcast. It's your boy Truth It.
I'll holler.
All right, good stuff, gentlemen.